You guys, it's Ashley. Welcome back to my channel. So the video is basically getting interview ready, makeup tips, everything you need to know about an interview. Because I had an interview today, so I figured might as well record me getting ready and the way I do my makeup for an interview and how I would dress, and giving you guys tips and examples of how to have a successful interview. So I hope you guys enjoy, and please subscribe to my channel. Okay, you guys, so the audio quality in this beginning part of the video just totally sucked. I was trying to whisper in my restroom because my boyfriend was in the bedroom next door sleeping. I didn't want to wake him. So I'm just going to explain what I'm doing. I'm just moisturizing my face right now and prepping my skin for any foundation I'm going to be putting on. But just as a friendly reminder, you want to make sure when going to interview you wear the least amount of makeup possible, because when you're going to interview for a more professional job like working for a hospital or even the office, they don't look to see if you're into your makeup. Whereas if you're a makeup artist and you're going to interview for a makeup artist, you're going to do your makeup as flamboyant and as beautiful as possible because that's what they're looking at. For a more professional scene, you want to have more subtle makeup, probably just some mascara on. Try not to throw falsies on. It looks kind of really unprofessional at times unless you have eyelash extensions put in. But yes, that's all I can really tell you. Just try to have the least amount of makeup possible.
So now, eyebrows.
Okay, so now I'm starting my eyebrows. I'm just filling them in and making sure they look pretty natural, not overly done. And then you'll see, I guess I forgot to bring in my spoolie and my gel to put a nice little coat on before I was totally finished with my brows. And so that's what I do. I leave the room to go grab my other eyebrow stuff, and I just try to leave them as natural looking as possible. Okay, so now I'm just putting on foundation, a very light to medium coverage foundation, the one I usually wear from I believe it's L'Oreal. And after I do my foundation, I'm gonna put a small bit of concealer underneath my eyes because I do have bags underneath my eyes and dark circles due to lack of sleep, due to being a surgical tech and that on-call life. Just something I'm used to already. Okay, so now I'm going in with a very neutral color from my Tarte palette. I usually use like a white or an off-white just to blend in any of the makeup that is on my eyelid. And then to add depth to my eye, just so I look more awake, I'll add like a neutral brown, very light brown at the ends in my crease. I'm telling you, very light makeup. I usually don't put on eyeshadow, but today I just looked so tired, so I wanted to open up my eyes a little bit, make it look like I gave a fuck. So here I'm going in with the Kat Von D Shade to Light palette just to contour my face a little bit, and just very subtle light contouring. I will then blend it out with a bigger brush so it looks very light, no sharp edges, really blending it out there. Now I'm going in with the Tarte Amazonian Clay blush. It's a very light pink. I don't want my cheeks to be too rosy, just the perfect color. So today I'm actually using a lotion highlight by L'Oreal, and it's a very subtle highlight just to give a nice pop of shine, no dullness to the face. Now I'm going in with the Kush Mascara by Milk Cosmetics, and I'm just gonna pop some on. Makes your eyelashes look very nice and lengthy and full. And I'm not putting any of the bottom lashes because I don't want there to be any smudges underneath. So now I am setting my face and going to move on to my hair. I'm going to brush it out and just start gathering it into like a low bun and smoothing out any of the baby hairs with some hairspray. I will put hairspray in my hand and just smooth over the baby hairs so they're laying flat. And that piece of hair that's in the front of my face is not going to stay there. I'm going to end up twisting it and securing it in the back with my bun. I'm going to secure both of those together with the rubber band. And before I add bobby pins, I am going to fluff out my bun a little so it looks more volumized and full. And I'll secure all that with bobby pins at the end. And this way we have a more professional look.
Favorite earrings to wear during interviews, and they're because they were my grandma's little pearls. Just you have put on some like little studs. Girls, ladies, don't wear hoops to interview. Classy. See, and put on my blazer. I have some nice flats. Over heels, you could wear flats. Just make sure you have clean shoes on. Have your resume ready. I'll throw on one last picture of my whole entire outfit with my blazer and my shoes, just so you guys have an idea what interview attire.
So I just went to the hospital. I don't know why I got really nervous as soon as I saw that I was getting close. Like I feel a little shaky right now. Everything will be okay. So, tips to be interview ready. Get here, get to the place at least 30 minutes before. Right now it's 8:40 something. My interview is at 10. I'm really early. I wanted to make sure that if there was traffic, I made it past the traffic, and there was plenty of traffic, so I wanted to make sure I got here on time. My great grandpa used to always tell us, if you're 10 minutes early, you're on time. If you're on time, you're late. And if you're late, don't even bother fucking showing up. That's what he was always, so that instills in my head. And anytime I have an interview, I'm pretty much early. I'm like really early sometimes. And it's mainly because like if I need to find parking, like right now, I was like, I'm not really entirely sure where to go. This hospital is pretty big and there's a lot of different departments. And so what I remember from my phone call with the person who called me, she said, go to the Women's Center. So that's where I'm at now. I found the Women's Center. There's a lot of signs, thank God, because I was like, oh my God, I'm about to get lost. I get lost all the time, but that's why I'm really early. It's better to be early than late. Another tip for interviews, just look as clean as possible. You don't have to put on a bunch of jewelry, but simple stuff. I have my simple necklace on, I have my nice little watch on, I have my earrings on, just so that you look a little bit more professional, clean. Make sure your clothes is ironed. Please make sure your clothes are ironed. You gotta get here early. I also like, besides freshening up my makeup, I also like to I see someone backing up and I don't want them to hit my car. I'm like very annoying, I know. Well, I also like to search up the hospital's mission statement and how many beds the hospital has and stuff like that, just so that I'm not surprised with any questions they ask me. I went to an interview one time, they asked me, what, I don't know if you had a chance to read our mission statement. Where did my makeup bag go? I'm trying to make sure the Women's Center is down this way. Just looking around. Anyways, and plus somebody was walking by. I don't want them to see me talking to myself. That's weird. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm getting kind of nervous, but it's okay. It's okay. I also pump myself up during this time. I try to tell myself, you know, you got this. You a boss ass bitch. They're going to love you, and you're well experienced. Be confident, be strong, smile, and be yourself, but not too much of your dorky self. All the time. A little bit of gloss so I don't look dehydrated, and then I put on a very, very, very little bit of perfume, because you never know if your interviewer is going to be someone who's allergic to scents. And if they are, you don't want to leave that impression like that person wears heavy perfume. So I have my Chanel perfume in my car. I always keep it in here just in case I need it. After the gym, I put it on. And I just spritz a little bit on my neck and on my arm. And pretty much ready. And then I have my folder here. In my folder are copies of my resume and my certifications and diplomas and all that stuff, just to be all set and ready. Take deep breaths, meditate for a little bit if you have to. But honestly, the key to having a good interview is being confident. Being confident, believe in yourself, believe that you can do whatever job you applied for. Like somebody like is next to me and I'm talking to myself. It's kind of funny, but whatever. Yeah, be confident, be strong. And if you don't get that job, it's okay, because there are other opportunities that will come your way. Don't get down on yourself. Things happen for a reason. If you did not get that job, it's probably because other better opportunities are coming your way. And you always have to believe in that. Be optimistic. It's really hard to be optimistic and to believe the glass is always freaking full. Is always halfway full instead of halfway empty. It's really hard for some people. I am just a very positive person. I don't get down on myself too often. I do get nervous before interviews, not like crazy nervous. I like probably just get a little anxiety. But I always remind myself in the car before I get off to the interview, don't say a lot, have direct answers, and smile. And that's all I do. And honestly, these past couple interviews I had have been really good. I've gotten really good feedback from them. If I didn't get hired at those jobs, it was for reasons like they can't work my school schedule, which totally sucks, but it's okay. One job, I totally got it too. They gave me an offer and everything, and then they told me to go do the physical. I did the physical. Mind you, any other physical I've ever gone to, they only told me to like squat or, hold your arms out or stuff like that. And this place wanted me to lift 100 pounds off the floor. And I was like, okay, well, I was very unprepared. I went in like a skirt and sandals, not thinking like that's what, no one said I was gonna do my physical that day. I thought I was just signing paperwork. And I attempted to lift 100 pounds off the floor. I couldn't do it. So they had to take back their offer. But, it's okay because things happen for a reason. And after that had happened, I had other opportunities at other hospitals, other interviews and stuff like that. And it's not like I'm out of a job. No, I'm just looking for a better job. And I want to move to a job that maybe just a little closer to home, and where I could go to school and not worry about working all the time. And I think at this hospital they offer like you could do 5 8-hour shifts or 3 12-hour shifts, which is so amazing to me. I would want to do the 3 12-hour shifts because that way I could go to school and get everything done the way it needs to be done. But yeah, so those are my tips for interviewing. Always look at your interviewer in the eye, you guys. Always look at your interviewer in the eye. Don't stray away. Definitely do not bring out your phone whatsoever, especially when you're waiting for them in the waiting room. Don't do that, because when they come out and you're on your phone, that's kind of like, okay, well, don't be a freaking phone addict, you know? Just think about what you're gonna say. Be in your head and pump yourself up. Motivation is key. Be confident, and I think I've repeated all these things like so many times, but I cannot stress that enough. Just be confident. Confidence is key. Those are my tips. Hope you guys enjoyed. This video. Please continue watching. Please do not forget to subscribe for more content. I am going to be posting a vlog soon of my days at work. I know I've said that. It's been taking me so long to edit this video. It is ridiculously long. I'm trying to really cut out anything that's not needed in it. And then I'll also be posting another makeup look. But this new other makeup look will be a surprise. It's about one of my favorite shows, you guys. And I'm so excited to do it. I'm like uber excited. Okay, wish me luck. Here we go.